What's up, America? I'm Danny T. Welcome to the show. Well, there's been a lot going on with Tim Walz, Ilhan Omar, the whole Minnesota scandal going on is really coming to light. It's not just allegations anymore. Our Feeding Our Future fund alone, they funneled out $250 million in that. Amy Bach and her partner Salim were found guilty on all accounts, from wire fraud to bribery. About 61 people have been convicted as of me recording this right now. But that's not the only scandal they were doing. They were doing everything from fake daycare centers, uh, Medicaid, assisted living, housing stabilization. Their autism services alone brought in another $14 million. It's estimated between $1 billion and $9 billion in total have been uh, funneled out of all these little fake programs. None of they're all fronts. Their buildings are empty. The workers inside are just there as a front, collecting money. Uh, a lot of the money that was taken has been used for luxury cars, homes, even allegations of sending money back to a Somali terror organization called Al Shabaab. The Small Business Administration has stopped sending grants to Minnesota um, after an investigation of $430 million in a paycheck protection program fraud that is being exposed. Uh, Ilhan Omar herself, uh, she's been shrouded in scandals for a while now, from allegations of marrying her own brother to lying about her age on her immigration papers. Her alleged brother husband had fraud and scandals circling him. Her husband after him, same deal, fraud, all that. Ilhan Omar herself has gone from a negative net worth to, I've heard, upwards of $30 million of a net worth these days, which seems pretty crazy. Doesn't really add up with her salary. Tim Walz himself, uh, it's coming out that he was threatening whistleblowers um, that were trying to come out and talk about this, or get an investigation going on a lot of these fraud cases. Uh, yeah, Omar Fatah. I don't know if you remember him. He was running for mayor. His brother-in-law, Muse Mohammed, uh, he got busted with voter fraud, things like that. Um, it seems to me a lot of the Somalis in Minnesota are Somalia first. They claim that. Ilhan Omar herself claims that. Omar Fatah claims that. Every person arrested in this fraud seems to have the same story. I mean, they just live here, but Somalia is their home. The Somali president is their president. So let's take a look at Somalia itself. Somalia itself is in widespread poverty. They rely heavily on humanitarian aid. Basic things like food, water, and shelter are hard to come by. Your average Somalian makes about $2 a day, which is insane to me. They have a clan mentality. Um, I don't think these Somalis here were working alone. The reason for that, your average Somali has an IQ of 67. That's due to inbreeding and malnutrition. 49% of all Somali born people have signs of inbreeding in their DNA. Somalia itself is run by terror groups and a corrupt government. They believe in Sharia law. I've talked about Sharia law before. Countries like this put Sharia law over even the real law. It's part of their religion. Um, if you look into it, slavery is illegal in Somalia, but they just kind of changed the name. It's called forced labor, which is how they get away with paying you $2 a day to do crazy work. It's still slavery, in my opinion. You can call it whatever you want. Um, on top of this, there's human trafficking, just corruption, clan and gang mentality. Um, if I got in trouble tomorrow and you gave me an option of going to prison or going to Somalia, I'd pick the American prison over Somalia any day of the week. I think prison would be a vacation compared to that place. Um, Nonetheless, coming back to Minnesota, it's a lot of the same. 75% of the Somalians that are here, they're on assistance, SNAP benefits, housing programs, the same thing that they were using as frauds and cover-ups. They exploit those same things to get by here. 90% of the people that are living there from Somalia, they don't speak English. They refuse. They don't care that much about it. Um, they all claim to be Somali first. Even Ileana Omar, when you listen to her speeches, when she says things like "our people," when she says things like "our president," "our country," she is always talking about Somalia. It's never the United States. She claims herself she is Somalia first, and that's her top priority. Um, Other people too, Omar Fatah. I think every person that's been busted in this fraud of the citizens feels the same way. That's why they vote Ilian in. Um, there's also a man named Ishmael Mohammed. He's a representative from Ohio. Same deal. He claims my first priority is Somalia, the Somalian people, my country of Somalia, but he's a representative of Ohio. Um, it, I understand you have a lot of people freaking out about immigration right now. You know, when they're busting in the door to Chuck E. Cheese and ICE is busting these illegals. People tend to freak out and they're acting like it's crazy what we're doing. But nonetheless, even with these ICE raids and everything else, immigration, the getting rid of people that immigrated here illegally was a bigger number under Obama, even still. So in my opinion, I don't think Trump is doing enough to deport people, to get rid of people like this that really are just feeding off our country, stealing from us, claiming other countries first, and it's not a race thing. If you had a group of Ukrainians here saying the same thing, I'd say deport them too. I don't understand how these people are in our government. I understand our immigration. Sometimes we take refugees from everywhere, but to put someone in a seat of power that doesn't put this country first is pretty ridiculous to me. And I think uh, any representative who is not America first should not be in office. That's my opinion, but I think it should be everyone's opinion. Um, that's really all I got for this. Pretty crazy case. Uh, I'm interested to see where things go, how much more fraud pops up. If you're from Minnesota and you've got some info for me, let me know in the comments. This has been my show. If you like what I talk about on here, America, give me a like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you later, America.